On the night of September 30th, central Philippines was shaken to its core. A 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck the island province of Cebu, leaving behind a trail of devastation that the country will never forget. At least 69 lives were lost, more than 150 people were injured, and countless families were left homeless as the ground beneath them gave way. The quake struck at 9:59 p.m. local time, its epicenter located just 17 kilometers northeast of Bogo City, a coastal hub of 90,000 residents. But instead of calm waves and vibrant streets, Bogo became the face of tragedy. Entire families were buried alive when a landslide swallowed homes in a mountain village. The town hospital, overwhelmed with victims, was forced to treat patients in parking lots and roadside tents. One exhausted rescuer, Teddy Fontilas, 56, admitted he had not slept in over 24 hours. "We are overwhelmed and many patients have been moved to Cebu City," he said. Even the rescuers themselves were not spared. Firefighter Ray Kay described the terrifying moment the quake hit. "We were about to retire for the day when the ground shook violently. We rushed out but stumbled to the ground. A wall of our fire station collapsed, injuring firefighters and nearby residents. Hundreds of residents, too terrified to return to their cracked and crumbling homes, spent the night under open skies in fields and evacuation camps. But safety was far from certain. The Philippines Institute of Volcanology and Seismology recorded 379 aftershocks that rattled the region through the night. In nearby towns, the tragedy spread further. In San Remigio, 6 fatalities were confirmed, including 3 Coast Guard officers, a firefighter, and even a child. The Vice Mayor Alfie Rains issued a desperate plea: "Our water system is down. We need food, clean water, and urgent medical help." Beyond the human cost, history itself was lost. In Dan Bantayan, a centuries-old Roman Catholic church crumbled to dust. On Bantayan Island, dramatic footage captured the collapse of a belfry tower, sending terrified residents running as stones rained down. One survivor, Martham Pasilan, 25, described the moment. "I heard a booming noise, then stones started falling. It was surreal." The Cebu Provincial Hospital in Bogo became the center of chaos. Journalists reported seeing black body bags loaded into vans, while injured children cried under makeshift tents. Doctors working by flashlight stitched wounds as Governor Pamela Baricuatro warned, "The destruction could be worse than we think." The destruction spread far and wide. In Cebu City, terrified shoppers fled a mall as its ceiling collapsed. A commercial building and a school on Bantayan fell to the ground. A fast food restaurant in Bogo was left in ruins. Roads cracked open in Tabogon, while villages plunged into darkness as power was cut. For many, it felt as if the earth had stopped spinning. That's how 21-year-old Jefford Maranga, an online merchant, described the quake. At first, a tsunami warning was issued for Cebu, Leyte, and Biliran, sending coastal residents scrambling inland. Thankfully, the warning was later lifted when no unusual wave activity was detected. But the fear didn't end. Families, clutching their children, sat in open fields all night, listening to the earth rumble again and again. The Philippines is no stranger to nature's fury. It lies on the volatile Pacific Ring of Fire, where typhoons, volcanoes, and earthquakes are part of life. But the devastation in Cebu has reignited tough questions. How prepared are we? How resilient is our infrastructure? And how quickly can we respond when disaster strikes? Rescue official Wilson Ramos gave a chilling reminder. "The night made everything harder, and aftershocks made it dangerous to dig. But time is running out. As Cebu grieves, the world is watching. The death toll may rise, the aftershocks may continue. But what remains clear is that the strength and resilience of the Filipino people will be tested once again. Our thoughts are with the victims and survivors of this tragic disaster.